You see that video that Pharrell just posted the other day? I don't even know who he was actually talking to, but he was giving somebody advice.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
He was like, don't take it personal. Like, take note and, what do you say, take care of it?
Take note, yeah, take note and take care of it.
Don't take it personal. Take note and take care of it. Never be emotional. When somebody dies, that's different. Baby coming to the world, that's different. But none of this shit is worth you ever being emotional. All it's ever going to do is fog your decision making, slow you down, eat up unnecessary bandwidth that could be contributing to your momentum.
If ain't nobody die, you know what I'm saying? For baby not being born, it's not that serious. What you being emotional about, or whatever you think, the way I received it, or whatever you think the fuck happened, or how you felt in that situation, it's not important. This is distracting you from your main goal, your fucking end goal. So
what I really took away from that, I think it was a good, definitely was good advice, but he touched on the bandwidth that it takes to entertain stuff that's negative or that's taking your energy. Like, I always think about that. I'm thinking about how much energy I have as a person on any day, on any given day, and it's like, okay, I try to conserve my energy.
Right.
To have it to put towards this, because we only have a finite amount of energy.
Right.
So you can waste your time and your energy worrying about the wrong things, and then you'll just be drained. You won't have anything left over to pour into your craft.
Right. Yeah. I feel like that's a pit I felt like I fell into when I was trying to, like, once I realized I was kind of like in like a, I don't know, I'm breaking these songs like or mode and just running around. I ain't give a fuck. There was like a show, like I had to be there. Like I had real bad FOMO. You know what I'm saying?
You've been kind of low key. Like, I feel like you haven't. We spoke a little before the pod. Yeah. We did a pod in 2022. Mm-hmm. And I don't think you really dropped any music since then.
Yeah, nah. Just been keeping my head down.
You've been hosting a lot, like hosting
been hosting a lot, been performing, but I just wanted to get right back to the drawing board as far as like releasing was concerned, because I felt like, just truthfully, after Ebony'Son, like, I ain't really have nothing else to like lay up with. So my biggest fear about like releasing the next release was that if I released one, I ain't had nothing in the hole. So what I did was I just kept writing, performing the new stuff, and then as time went on, now I'm at the point now to where I'm sitting on like a good couple ones, and I can just release and keep releasing and keep releasing and keep releasing.
So you like to stack a few things up first before you start dropping?
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like my workflow in the past was like I be with like a good solid 2, and then
like
back in the day,
2 singles?
Yeah, 2 singles, then project, and then after a while I was just like, nah. Because when I dropped You and I and Ebony'Son, the way that was circulating, I felt like it was more beneficial to. Those 2 songs are way more beneficial than any project I feel like I dropped. Like, there's some songs on those projects that's still getting played, but like, as far as like,
you feel like they took you kind of to like different levels?
Yeah, different levels. Whereas, you know what I'm saying, where back in the day I was banking on, all right, I got these good too, and I got a whole project. So now I'm like, if I could keep captivating and building momentum song after song, and then the last moment, probably do a project, then I'm gonna do that.
Like, yeah, people like, you know, you can start getting the habit of just dropping a bunch of stuff, but if you do that, you can make the mistake of not ever actually pushing anything like to the max.
Right.
You never push any song how it's supposed to be pushed because you keep dropping the next song. So that's why I feel like maybe, yeah, the music you dropped at that time did for you, it kind of got you on the scene. Mm-hmm. It got you connections. You're hosting stuff, doing shows, pushing those songs. I always say like Bobby Blaze is the person I saw like push a song the hardest. Really him and Gifted Hands.
Yeah, Bobby Blaze and Gifted Hands' marketing is.
Bro, what's the shit called that Bobby got? Boot Up? No, I forget now. Breakdown. Bro been performing that song for like 2-3 years. Just like every time you see him perform, he's doing that song.
Right.
And I was talking to him about it. We had a pod recently, and I'm like, I've heard that song so many times that it's gotten to like, you know when you hear a song on the radio so many times that you like know it now and it's like familiar and you're comfortable with, like you can just listen to it whenever. Most upcoming artists, you don't ever get to that level with their songs because you don't hear it that much.
Right.
But Bobby like brought her breakdown so many times, and I was just like in my brain. Gifted Hands, same thing. He drops Why Not Start. He does like a whole press run in the city off that. So yeah, like you can like not push something correctly by dropping a lot of shit. Me, I don't like stacking shit up. I'm like anxious. I like to drop stuff. You see, like we film a pod, this will be out in like 2 days. Right. Everything we do is out within like a day or two. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm reverse anxious in the other way. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Ultimately, I'm just an overthinker. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, just to admit something about myself. But, you know what I'm saying, I try to keep it cool, stay cool under pressure, and just keep it moving. But I feel like this year is going to be like, you know what I'm saying, very reminiscent of what it used to be, but matured and improved. And that's what I've been working towards. And I feel like I'm in the best place artistically that I've been in a little bit. So
you just sent me a few like unreleased joints. That's off this. I guess you're working on a new project.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I'm probably just gonna drop them joints as just songs, and then anything I drop, like if it's on the new project, it'll have like a feature on it. But if I don't do that, it's just not gonna be on a new project. I kind of want to just give people just something that's just entirely new. Just entirely fresh. So I'm planning on dropping. I don't want to give the number out. So yeah,
like
once I drop these songs, you know what I'm saying, after that, I'll probably gauge it. But I'm still not going to stop like writing or working in the background, so I just still have that stuff tucked. But yeah, I'm kind of not too focused on a project right now. Just dropping the songs and making them as much of an event as possible.
So yeah, we did a pod in 2022. I do kind of want it just to be a standalone pod. Maybe you could just tell us just a bit about fucking coming up, how you even got into making music.
Yeah. The come up was, I don't know.
You're from Virginia Beach, right?
Nah, I moved here 2012 from Georgia. Okay. I've been here long enough. I assimilated, I should say. So, you know what I'm saying? I dropped down here 2012. Back in Georgia, I was always like, you know, a weird ass kid walking around with a songbook, writing, doing just random ass creative things, step team, you know what I'm saying?
Step team?
Yeah, step team dance.
See, you didn't even tell me that last time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So like, I don't know, being on a stage, the high from being on a stage and just being around people, just doing shit, I always had it. I just didn't know the avenues or the ways about it.